Hey guys, how's it going? This is Mike from M&R Automotive. Today we're taking off the front grille from a 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 AT4 model. First thing we're going to do is remove the two torque screws that are holding the hood latch. It's a T15. So we're going to go ahead and take those two out. After removing the second, this one should just slide forward. Next, we're going to take out all the push pins. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. Get your screwdriver underneath, pry it up, and when the pin goes up, that's when the whole pin comes out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is the last one. Pin up. 10. After you get all the pins, you can just lift this piece up and move it to the side. After removing the top shield, I'm actually going to reinsert the hood latch just in case the hood gets closed. At least we'll be able to open it. I've had it where in the past I haven't reinstalled it and had to prop it open with a really long screwdriver. So since I don't want to mess with it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this back. Next thing we're going to do is remove the top bolts. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're 10 millimeter. And the last one is 4. Now we're in the inside of the fender. We're going to remove the two more torque screws. They are also the T15. After doing that, we're going to go ahead and pry the fender flare off. Just grab it on the bottom and just work the clips off by prying against it. Let's get one more. Next thing we want to do is remove this bolt. I think it's a 7 millimeter. I'm using a 9/32. I think it's the equivalent. And we're going to go ahead and pry these two pieces apart. Let me see if there's anything on the inside that I need to remove. Yes, there is. There's two screws that are holding the fender and the bumper together. So either a 7 millimeter or 9/32. So let's get this. It's hard to get in here. Take my word for it. Okay, so I went ahead and loosened it with my ratchet. Now I'm gonna just grab the socket head itself, and I'm gonna use my fingers to get that screw out. There's not too much space in there, so that's the main reason why I like to do that technique. Here's the first one. I'll go ahead and take out. There's one more. There's 2 total ones in the back. So I got it started with a wrench. Then I'm gonna take the socket and get the rest of it out using my fingers. Here's the second screw. So now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Follow me. Start with the 2 torque screws again. That's 2. Now we're going to pry this flare off, just to get to the one screw that we removed on the driver's side. Okay, lost the clip. These just reinsert if you end up losing them. They kind of go into a groove. There we go. Now I'm going to take out this bolt. And let's not forget the 2 that are holding the fender and the bumper together. So one is here and one is a little higher. So just like I did on the driver's side, I'm going to loosen it with my wrench and then get the rest of it out with my fingers. So this is the first one. Okay, I got it turning. And I'll just take the socket. Alright, so that's the first one. Almost there. I'm just getting that screw out. Yep. Now I'm getting ready to separate the bumper from the fender. So I'm going to go ahead and just pry it at the part where we took out the initial bolt. And just press it apart and also pull it down a little bit to unlock these. Alright, we got all this. We're going to go ahead and unplug the fog light kit because it comes off with that trim piece. And another thing we're going to do is separate the harness. There we go. This side is done. Let's do the same thing on the drivers. Get your hand underneath that screw that we've taken out initially. Pull it towards yourself and a little bit lower, just to separate and get these clips out. One more. There we go. There we go. So same thing, we're going to go ahead and take the harness off. And take this off. So the last thing that is this trim piece is held on, there's two clips here, and there's also clips that go along the bottom edge. I think there's 7 of them. I'll go ahead and try to see if I can pry it from underneath like this and get those clips to unlatch. So first thing I want to do is get this trim piece off. It's also held on clips. Actually, let's try to get to them later. So I did get one, the first one, and now I'm going to work and try to see if I can get the other ones. See, I already heard a couple. And get it from the bottom and just pry it forward. See these clips on the sides? These are the ones that I'm trying to detach. So grab them one by one and work your way towards the middle. There's a harness here. We can pull this out. And then I probably just have one more here. And there we go. It all on clips. And the harder ones I'll show you. So these are the ones across the edge that I was prying against. You can go underneath the truck to release them. In this particular installation, I found it was easier to just pry them one by one, and they all came out.
Yes.
So now that we got the front trim piece off, it exposes 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna remove those. These are 10 millimeters as well. And those should be the last ones for the grill to come off.
There you go.
So there's little grooves here, so pry the top tabs up. That's going to release the top portion of the grill. And it just comes off like that. While we have the grill removed, we're going to go ahead and install M&R 40-inch slide bars behind it. There will be links to follow. Thank you for watching.